Good evening and welcome, basketball fans, to the non-conference battle between the Thunderbirds of Iola-Scandinavia and the Comets of Waupaca. Dan Nelson here with Gus Olson on the production side of things with Zaleski Sports. We'll be handling all of your, at least Waupaca, at least the majority of your Waupaca home games, girls and boys basketball. Couple notes just to look at the teams from this past season. Waupaca last season ended the season 8-18. They were 6-12 in the conference. They were led by now junior Haley Bouchard with 13 points a game, and Rosie Waymeyer, senior, with 11 points per game. Iola-Scandinavia last year did have a tough season. They ended the season 1-24, and they were 0-12 in the conference. They were led by Mackenzie Bonikowski and Mackenzie with 7 points a game, and Ava Prince with 6 points per game. So we're just finishing up with the warm-ups here. We'll just be finishing up in just a minute, and then we will have the starting lineups and the national anthem for you. Iola-Scandinavia coached by head coach Joel Biadish, and the Comets coached by head coach Rob Shearer. Just about 30 seconds here before we get started on those lineups and the national anthem. Thank you all who listened and tuned in for the football season. We did do the majority of the Waupaca games here on Zaleski Sports. Football, or boys football, still going on, so the basketball season will not start for a couple more weeks for the boys. Now I'll turn it over to the public address announcer. All right, now we will have the starting lineups here for the start with the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. And number 1, Ava Prince. Number 4, Maya Munoz. Briley Judds, number 5. Number 12, Emma Prince. And number 21, Mackenzie Bonikowski. And again, Iola coached by head coach Joel Biadish. And now as we look towards the Waupaca side of things, and here is the Comet starting lineup. Leading the Comets, number 1, Haley Bouchard. Number 2, Ava Whittle. Number 12, Taylor Kling. Number 30, Josie Nickel. And number 44, Razia Waymeyer. Again, Waupaca coached by head coach Rob Shear. Just about ready to get started here in Waupaca. Again, first game of the season for both of these teams. Non-conference game. 1 game this week, and as of right now, 1 game next week for both of these teams. Both looking to get a good start here early in the season, get some momentum, try to propel them through the rest of the season with a big win to start off. So it'll be Waymeyer and Bonikowski jumping. And the tip won by Iola. Kick over to Ava Prince, going up with the lineup. And here comes Haley Bouchard down the other side for the Comets. Haley again the leading scorer for the Comets last season as a sophomore. Expect a lot of big things out of her this year. And with the 3 is Josie Nickel, around and in. So Comets up 3-0 early here in this game. Prince again around the corner. And tied up there by number 12, Taylor Kling. Jump ball and ball to the Comets. Bouchard carrying the ball up the court. Here's Razia Waymeyer on the top of the key. Bouchard driving now, puts it up and in. Little floater, nice floater there for Bouchard. Comets up 5-0 early in this game. And pass thrown out of bounds, Comet ball. Again, Bouchard now taking the ball up the court, which she will be doing that the majority of the season for the Comets, barring an injury. Almost lost the ball. Josie Nickel comes down with it. Almost stolen. Nickel keeps the ball. Over the Kling. Whittle up and fouled. Ava Whittle going to the line for 2. Chris Hollenbeck is your trusted American family insurance agency in the greater Waupaca area. Their team will closely work with you to build a dependable insurance package that will meet your needs and fit within your budget. That's Chris Hollenbeck in downtown Waupaca. First free throw up and good for Ava Whittle. Second one up and good as well. 7-0 here in this first half for the Comets. And up and foul, trying to see who that is. Looks like it's number 12 for Iola. That would be Emma Prince. Foul by Kling, her first. First free throw no good for Emma. Second one up and good. First points on the board for the Thunderbirds. 7-1. 16 minutes left in this first half. And Josie Nickel trying to drive, kicks it out over to Bouchard, and Whittle out on the wing. Thought about the three, pulled it back, tried to drive, kicks it out to Kling at the top of the key. Reset here. Bouchard up top, kicks it down to Rozzi, and up and no good. Pulled down there by Ava Prince for the board. She'll take the ball up. Back to Ava. Number 21 with the drive, that's McKenny Bonikowski, and it is blocked and tied up from Josie Nickel. Ball will stay with Iola. Ball kicked over to Emma Prince again. She drives, puts it up. I think it might have been blocked there as well. And a foul, and this will be called, I believe, on, that's Ava Whittle again. I believe that's her second. Oh, that's her first. Got that wrong. Kling, I think, had the first foul for the Comets. Prince again. Emma. No, there's two Princes on the team. A steal by Haley Bouchard, and easy layup for Haley. She does that a lot. Definitely got to watch out for her on the defensive side of things. She gets a lot of steals. Usually jumping that pass up top and using her speed to go down the floor. And we have another jump ball here. This one will go Waupaca's way now. Say cheese at the Gouda Life in downtown Waupaca. Dozens of cheeses and local delicacies mixed with other assorted local grocery items makes the Gouda Life a must-stop next time you're in downtown Waupaca. That's the Gouda Life on Main Street in Waupaca. We do have a timeout, so we're going to take and do the same. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Doll Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Doll Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Doll Auto, simple.
And we are back here at the Waupaca Comets gym. Game, again, Comets versus the Thunderbirds. Comets up early in this first half, 9-1, led by Haley Bouchard with 4 and Josie Nickel with 3. Rozzi Weyemeyer with the ball, kicks it over to Whittle. Gonna reset here up top. Ball tipped, but over to Kling. Bouchard now with the ball. Kicks it over to Whittle. Back to Whittle down low. No. Put it back up by Nickel and not able to finish. Kicks it over to Emma Prince. Down low to Bonikowski. She puts it up. Might have been tipped. Ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Iola-Scandinavia. Number 22 in the game for the Comets. Early in the season, a lot of the info that we have on some of the younger players a lot of times does not come through, so I do not have names on some of the players as they come in. But number 22 in for the Comets. So again, ball was blocked by Josie Nickel. Does stay. Haley Bouchard with her second steal of the game. Bouchard now taking it up the court. She's going to reset up top for the Comets. Weyemeyer now with the ball. Weyemeyer drives, tries to puts it up left-handed. Was blocked. And I believe they're going to call a foul on Josie Nickel. That'll be the Comets' third team foul. First on Josie. Ava Prince carrying the ball up for the Thunderbirds. And this time stolen by Whittle. Goes up with the layup, can't finish. And another steal by Iola, so Iola will come back with the ball here. Kicked out to number 2, that's Katie Rosenthal with the shot. Just short. Bouchard now up for the Comets. Kicks it down low to Waymeyer. Under and through. Can't finish, but gets her own board. So the Comets are going to reset here. Oh, Bouchard's going to take the 3. No good. Rebound by number 11, Kaylee Woyak. So Ava Prince now carrying the ball up. Ball knocked out of bounds off of the Comets. Bella Mondello now in the game for the Comets. And number 10, Kendra Peterson in for Iola-Scandinavia. Score still 9-1 here. Still reasonably early in this first half. Ball is knocked out of bounds, but off of an Thunderbird player, so it will be Comet ball. Again, Bouchard, point guard for the Comets, bringing the ball up. She rarely leaves the floor. Last year, I think it was, she maybe left the floor the whole season, maybe a couple minutes, that was it. Kicks out to the corner, back to Bouchard up top. Kick over to Whittle. Back to Whittle again. Yeah, looks like Comet's going to reset here with Bouchard up top. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Thunderbirds. That was Bonikowski getting her hand on it. Congratulations and good luck in the playoffs to the Waupaca Comets football team from the pub in downtown Waupaca. Stop down for cold drinks and a fun atmosphere at the pub, Waupaca's favorite post-game location. And off the inbounds play, Bouchard with the shot, and no good. Pulled down by Bonikowski. Pass over to number 4, trapped in the corner by the Comets. And Haley Bouchard is able to come down with it, trying to get it off of an Iola-Scandinavia player, but they are able to get a timeout. So we will step aside and do the same. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Stop in at Shindig in Waupaca for your #1 stop shop for everything sweet. Find endless candies, cakes, games, treats, crafts, shaved ice, cotton candy, popcorn, movies, and more. It's the perfect place for your next party or day out with the kids, and the wide variety means everyone is sure to find something their taste buds will enjoy. There's interactive gaming right on the floor to get the kids and parents alike jumping and laughing. Take a break and treat yourself at Shindig in downtown Waupaca on Fulton Street, or find them online at shindigitywaupaca.com.
And we are back here on Zaleski Sports. Game still 9-1. I don't think we've had any points scored in the last 4 or 5 minutes from either of these teams. That's what happens early in the season, trying to get everything together, trying to coalesce as a team. I think we're going to see this around the area from a lot of area teams early in the season. Ball kicked out to Whittle, back to Bouchard. This time kicks it over to Mondello. Moving the ball around to Bouchard. Tries to kick it out to Whittle. And back to Bouchard up top. Looks like Iola, I believe they're running a zone. Maybe a 1-3-1. Bouchard trying to cut through that zone. Kicks it down to Mondello. Back over this time now to Waymeyer. Up with the left hand and no good. Rebound by number 2, Katie Rosenthal for Iola. And knocked out of bounds by Bouchard. Bouchard already with 3 steals on the game. Looks like Comets, Kling, and Nickel back in the game. Coming out is Whittle and Mondello. Rosenthal with the ball. Down low, tries to go up, blocked by Rosie Waymeyer. Ball to Josie Nickel coming up the court. She's going to take it all the way, try to go underneath, and is fouled by number 11, Kaylee Woyak. So Josie Nickel will go to the line for 2. Nickel with 3 points, trying to make it 5 here. First free throw, no good. Second free throw up and good for Josie Nickel, giving her 4 points on the game. 10-1, Comets over the Thunderbirds. Rosenthal bringing the ball up for the Thunderbirds. And an offensive foul, illegal moving screen. And that was a foul on number 4, Maya Munoz. Ten and a half minutes left to go in this first half. Bouchard up the floor. And this time almost stolen, but Waymeyer able to get it back for the Comets. Back to Waymeyer, up top to Bouchard. Stepping into a long 3, and she hits it. 7 early points for Haley Bouchard, again leading scorer for the Comets last season. And thrown out of bounds there by number 1, Ava Prince. A turnover for the Thunderbirds. Ball back to the Comets. Bouchard coming up the floor, this time over to Kling. Back to Waymeyer, over to Bouchard. Back to Waymeyer, and fouled as she drives. I think this is going to be on Bonikowski with the foul. Yes, foul is on Bonikowski. So Rosie Waymeyer with 2 free throw attempts here. First one up and good. Her first points of the game. Second free throw up and good for Waymeyer. And number 22 now coming in the game for Iola. That will be Ava Weinreis. Hope I pronounced that correct. Haley Bouchard almost with the steal, but then does commit the foul as she's going for the ball. Weinreis driving, loses the ball as she goes up, and it goes out of bounds. I think it went off of her leg as she was trying to go up with the layup. 15-1 here, Comets over the Thunderbirds. Kicked over to Kling. Kling drives, goes to Bouchard, tries to drive. Tough shot, not able to get it up and in. Ava Prince carrying the ball down. Now this time to Bonikowski. She drives, layup up and good for Bonikowski. Her first points of the game. Again, leading scorer last season for the Thunderbirds. This time ball is stolen. That is number 10. Kendra Peterson drives all the way down and then gets fouled by Taylor Kling. So Peterson will get 2 free throws here. It's the Comets' 5th team foul. Peterson with the free throw up and good. Whittle and Mondello into the game for the Comets. This time ball up and no good. Board by Ava Whittle for the Comets. Bouchard now up the floor, kicks it over to Josie Nickel, driving, and a travel for Nickel. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in this first half. Comets up 15-4 over the Thunderbirds. This time Munoz carrying the ball up the floor. Guarded here by Bouchard. Bouchard with another steal. That's her 4th of the game. Driving down, trying to make an acrobatic layup. Does go down. Shot up by Kling and no good. And Bouchard looks to be a little hobbled here after she came down hard after that layup attempt. Peterson driving, kicks it down low, and there's number 11 for the Thunderbirds. That's Kaylee Woyak with her first points of the game. Bouchard kicks it over to Kling. Kling driving up and off the backboard, no good. Board by Munoz as she brings the ball up the floor. Kicks it over to Peterson. Drives, is doubled down low. Gets it over to Bonikowski. Offensive board though by Woyak, and her 4th point there of the game. She now is the leading scorer for the Thunderbirds. So 15-8 now, Comets up over the Thunderbirds. Nice little scoring run here by the Thunderbirds. Bouchard drives, tries to put it up, blocked by Bonikowski. Up the floor is Munoz. Back to Munoz, and just no good. Nice pass there by Bonikowski, giving it back to Munoz, and then Munoz commits the foul on Ava Whittle. So this will be the Thunderbirds' 5th team foul. Both teams now with 5 fouls in the half. And that was Munoz's 2nd foul. Rosenthal and Emma Prince back in the game for the Thunderbirds. Kling with the drive, pulls up and shoots, and off the backboard, no good. Board by Woyak. This time Ava Prince kicks it over to Emma Prince. The layup up and good for the Thunderbirds. That's Emma Prince's 2nd, 3rd points of the game for her. This time kick down low to Josie Nickel, the fadeaway, and no good. Board by Bonikowski. Check engine lights, noisy brakes, clicking, beeping, shaking, and bald tires. When it comes to your vehicle, maintenance is key and you need a partner you can trust. Crystal's Automotive in Waupaca is a simple solution. Locally owned Crystal's Automotive is the heart of hometown service you can depend on. Excellent service with clear communication and fast, efficient work that gets you back on the road and on with your day. For all things auto, look no further than Crystal's Automotive in Waupaca. So foul on Woyak, so Woyak will go to the line. Free throw up and no good. Waymeyer back in the game for the Comets. Free throw up and no good. Board by Bonikowski. Bonikowski puts it in for 2. And that's going to force Coach Shear to take a timeout for the Comets. We will again do the same and step aside. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back here at the gym of the Waupaca Comets. At one point, I believe it was 15-1. And Iola goes on a big scoring streak, big run here, 15-12. Now Comets over to the Thunderbirds. Comets got to do something here offensively. Again, Dan Nelson here with Gus Olson doing all the hard work on the production side of things. All I have to do is talk about sports. I'm okay with that. Taylor Kling with the drive. Over to Bouchard in the corner. Haley kicks it down low to Josie Nickel. Fadeaway up and good from Josie. Josie now with 6 points in the game. That's going to be a travel on Ava Prince. Bouchard kicks it over to the right wing. And ball stolen there by Ava Prince. Back to Ava Prince as she carries the ball down the floor. Time over to Rosenthal. Down low to Bonikowski. Up and in for Bonikowski. It's her 6th. Now she has 6 points on the game. Leading scorer for the Thunderbirds. Taylor Kling up and no good. Rosenthal with the board. Rosenthal kicks it over to down low now to Bonikowski. Puts it up and in. Mackenzie Bonikowski with 8 points in the first half. Really taking it to the Comets down low. They so far have not had any answer for her. Kling with the long three, and she hits it. Taylor Kling's first points of the game. Comets up 20-16 over the Thunderbirds. Down low to Bonikowski again, this time blocked by Josie Nickel. But when number 12, Emma Prince, came down with the ball, she still had a foot out of bounds. Josie Nickel out of the game. This time, again, almost stolen by Ava Prince. Knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Comets. Down low to Whittle. Over to Kling. Rosenthal tries to go with the steal. Haley Bouchard tries to hit a jump shot, and ball is tied up there. Ball will now go to the Thunderbirds. So 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this first half. 20-16, Waupaca over Iola-Scandinavia. Ava Prince carrying the ball down over to Bonikowski. No good, but gets her own rebound. Again gets her own rebound, this time blocked by Ava Whittle. Haley Bouchard up the floor. Little jump stop. Flip, gets her own board. Up and fouled is Haley Bouchard. So Haley will go to the line. Right now leads the Comets with 7 points on the game. And that's the 6th. Actually, both teams now have 6 team fouls. First free throw, no good. Peterson back in the game for the Comets for Bonikowski. Another short free throw, this time boarded though by Whittle. Back to Bouchard. Goes for that runner again, no good. Board by Peterson. And a double dribble as she lost control of the ball. The ball back to the Comets. For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. Bouchard with a 3. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. No good. Ava Prince up the floor. Down to Woyak. Up and good. The end one for Kaylee Woyak. Woyak with 6 points, looking for her 7th here on the end one attempt. Waupaca so far does not have any answer for Iola down low. Woyak free throw no good. Able to get her own rebound, but this time stolen by Rosie Waymeyer. Over to Kling. Back to Josie Nickel up top. Bouchard right now out of the game for the Comets, so we'll see what they do for that point guard role. Josie Nickel with the long 3 and just short, but boarded by Whittle. Trying to get position back to Nickel, off and no good. Rebound by Kaylee Woyak. Ava Prince carrying the ball up the floor. Back to her for the 3. No good. Woyak able to grab the ball. Over to number 12, Emma Prince. Back to Woyak. Up. No good. Josie Nickel had the ball. Stolen back by Bonikowski, and a double dribble for Bonikowski. A lot going on in that play. So just over 2 minutes left in this first half. 2-point game here in Waupaca. Josie Nickel looks like the de facto point guard when Haley Bouchard not in the game. At least that's what it looks like so far. Giving the ball to Rosie Waymeyer. Kicked out to Whittle. Trying to get Josie. No, and stepped in front is Peterson. And a foul by Ava Whittle to stop the fast break. And that'll be the 7th team foul for the Comets, which should lead to a 1-and-1 for the Thunderbirds. And that'll be Ava Prince shooting the free throws. In the game, Bella Mondello for the Comets. Prince first free throw, no good, and it was a 1-and-1. Ball out to Bella Mondello. Josie Nickel now with the ball. This time Kling drives. Ball knocked over her hands, back into her hands, but she was out of bounds when it came back to her. So ball back to the Thunderbirds. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. It's time to drive by Emma Prince. Board by Bonikowski. Again with the board is Peterson. Offensive. Ooh. Players hitting the floor. Multiple offensive rebounds on that possession for the Thunderbirds. Just not able to convert. Ball out of bounds. Back to the Thunderbirds. Again, Comets really struggling with that size down low by the Thunderbirds. And this time Bonikowski up. Just no good. But again, another board by Kaylee Woyak. And she is fouled. And she will go to the line for 2 to try to tie this game up with just under a minute left in this first half. Early on, it looked like the Comets were going to run away with this one. But Thunderbirds really fighting their way back and now have a chance to tie this game. Woyak misses on the first attempt. This time banks it in for her 7th point of the game. Does Kaylee Woyak. Nickel again with the ball up the floor. Back to Josie. Josie now with the 3. Attempt around and out. Another board by Kaylee Woyak. Peterson with the ball. Emma Prince with the drive all the way and up and in for the layup. That is Ava Prince's first points of the game for the Comets. And the Thunderbirds now lead 21-20. Rosie Waymeyer. Rosie, one of the top scorers for the Comets last season. She really needs to get going. And that will end this first half. It'll end with the Thunderbirds up by 1. Again, early on, I don't think we ever would have seen that Thunderbirds would be leading as we go into half. But we are going to take a couple-minute break, and we'll be back in just a few here on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Everyday Hometown is Waupaca's locally owned department store with an exceptional variety of everything you need, from pet care and personal items to hardware and tools, from furniture and home decor to paint, toys, and so much more. At Everyday Hometown, you can always expect excellent customer service with a smile and plenty of help finding just what you need. They're a dealer of bad boy lawnmowers, and having everything under one roof saves you time and money. Shop local and buy local at Everyday Hometown on West Fulton Street in Waupaca.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of fall at the Clearwater Harbor Lakefront Restaurant. A scenic and vibrant environment welcomes you to a perfect place to grab a bite to eat, enjoy live music on the dock, or simply take in the beauty of the chain of lakes of Waupaca. The menu is filled with burgers, sandwiches, appetizers, and more, and there's so much more than just a restaurant. With boat cruises and private event options available too. Get your family and friends together and make dinner and experience you're guaranteed to love at Clearwater Harbor on Highway Q in Waupaca.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
And we are back here in Waupaca. Again, the Thunderbirds up 21-20 over the Comets. I'm just going to go over some quick stats from the game. For the Thunderbirds, leading the way is Mackenzie Bonikowski with 8. Kaylee Woyak with 7, Emma Prince with 3, Ava Prince with 2, and Kendra Peterson with 1. Comets on the other side of things, Haley Bichard with 7, Josie Nickel with 6, Taylor Kling with 3, and Rosie Waymeyer and Ava Whittle with 2 apiece. So we're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll come back with just short period of time before the start of the second half here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
3K Custom is ready to help outfit your company, team, or club with a wide range of clothing, products, and apparel. With their high-speed embroidery machine, screen printing, and a creative design team, you know your business or team will be looking great with quality you can depend on. From large whole company needs to just outfitting your summer softball team, trust in 3K Custom to keep you looking great. Visit 3kcustom.com. That's 3kcustom.com to get started today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Stop in at Shindig in Waupaca for your #1 stop shop for everything sweet. Find endless candies, cakes, games, treats, crafts, shaved ice, cotton candy, popcorn, movies, and more. It's the perfect place for your next party or day out with the kids, and the wide variety means everyone is sure to find something their taste buds will enjoy. There's interactive gaming right on the floor to get the kids and parents alike jumping and laughing. Take a break and treat yourself at Shindig in downtown Waupaca on Fulton Street, or find them online at shindigitywaupaca.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Everyday Hometown is Waupaca's locally owned department store with an exceptional variety of everything you need, from pet care and personal items to hardware and tools, from furniture and home decor to paint, toys, and so much more. At Everyday Hometown, you can always expect excellent customer service with a smile and plenty of help finding just what you need. They're a dealer of bad boy lawnmowers, and having everything under one roof saves you time and money. Shop local and buy local at Everyday Hometown on West Fulton Street in Waupaca.
And we are back, just finishing up the halftime festivities here in Waupaca. Just getting ready to start the second half. Thunderbirds up by 1 over the Comets. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Comets will start the second half with the ball. Haley Bouchard will be bringing it down the court. Over to Taylor Kling. Kling with the drive. Back over on the top to Waymeyer. Back to Haley. Back to Rozzi. Haley with the 3. And the board. And that was Bonikowski. No, I'm sorry. That was number 5. Briley Judds with the rebound and then a tie-up. So, but the ball does stay with Iola-Scandinavia. Shot by Prince, Ava Prince, up and no good. Ball now to Bouchard as she brings it up the court. Over to Whittle. Over to Waymeyer. Back to Bouchard. Rosie Nickel down low to Whittle. Over to Waymeyer. Back to Bouchard with the long 3 and just short. Board this time by number 12, Emma Prince. And she will take the ball up the court. Ball down low to Judds. This time blocked by Taylor Kling. Ball now over to Kling with the long, deep 3 and just short. Nice box out there by Bonikowski and a foul called on Rozzi Waymeyer with the hold. It's Rozzi's second of the game. Ava Prince bringing the ball up. Over to Munoz. Munoz drives down, kicks it to Judds. Up and in. 4-2. This time a foul called on the Thunderbirds. On Bonikowski. That is her 3rd of the game. Ball down low to Bouchard, up and in for the end 1 attempt. And Bouchard now up to 9 on the game. Trying to go for 10 here on the free throw. Should be the first player in double digits for either team. Bouchard with the free throw up, no good. 23-22 Thunderbirds over the Comets. Peterson with the drive and fouled by Ava Whittle. That's her 4th foul, team 2nd. Stolen there by Bouchard. Going all fancy around her back, but not able to finish. But looks like off of number 2, Katie Rosenthal. Ball does stay with the Comets. Josie Nickel needs to get it out here to Taylor Kling, up and in for 2. That's Taylor's 5th. She has 5 points on the game. Comets now up by 1. Driving is Peterson, up and in with the layup. Nice move there by Kendra Peterson. 3 points on the game for her. Thunderbirds up by 1. Stolen and then fouled. And that is Peterson with the steal. AJ Corrin with the foul, number 22 for the Comets. So Comets going to do a little bit of pressure here with Bouchard. Ava Prince with the ball. And almost throws it away over to Emma Prince. Back to Ava Prince. Back to Emma. And I believe they are cousins, I think is the answer I got early in the game. Oof, hard foul there. And that is Judds, who got fouled. Josie Nickel, I believe, with the foul. Oh, that was Taylor Kling, her 3rd foul. Team 4th. And Briley Judds with the 2 free throw attempts here. First free throw up and good. Second free throw up and good. Three-point game. Iola-Scandinavia up 27-24 here. Josie Nickel drives down low, puts it up off the board. No good. Kaylee Woyak with the rebound. Throwing down to Emma Prince. Trying to drive. Good defense. Haley Bouchard with the steal. Going to go down for the layup attempt. Up and good. That's Haley's 5th steal on the game. And her 11th point. Down low to Judds. Up and in. Staying now a 3-point game. Ball down to Waymeyer. Tries a spin move. Ball was tipped. Ava Prince coming down the floor. Kicks it down to Judds again. Up, this time no good. Waymeyer with the rebound. Ball out to Kling, down to Bouchard, up and good is Bouchard. Up to 13 points now on the game. Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Get the biggest and best gifts secured before they're gone and enjoy convenient payment and storage options. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. And it looks like a timeout called by Iola-Scandinavia. We will do the same and be right back here in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, Call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry. Now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. So again, Thunderbirds up by 1, 29-28 here in Waupaca. 13.5 minutes left in this game. Peterson with the ball up top. Kicks it down to Ava Prince, and they're going to call the foul reach in on Haley Bouchard. That is her second foul, team 5th. Ball down low, Kaylee Woyak, stolen by Josie Nickel. Josie taking the ball up the floor. And it gets called for a double dribble. Turnover on the Comets. Ball to Rosenthal. Rosenthal tries to drive. And this time knocked out of bounds by Haley Bouchard. Will stay with the Thunderbirds. Bella Mondello into the game for Josie Nickel. At Everyday Hometown in Waupaca, you'll find all your everyday needs under one roof. From furniture, lawn care, and seasonal products to sporting goods, automotive, grills, and decor. Find just what you need all in one place at Everyday Hometown in Waupaca. Ball thrown, stolen by Rosie Waymeyer. Going to come down the floor, up, and fouled. No good on the shot, but Rosie will go to, Rosie will go to the line for 2. Trying to put the Comets up. Either tie or put them up in the second half. It's been close all the way in the second half, but Comets have not had a lead yet in it. Rosie up and good. Her 3rd point of the game and ties the game now at 29. And free throw again, up and good to put the Comets up by 1 from Waymeyer. Again, after the game, we will be interviewing the winning coach and a player from the winning team as well. Peterson with the layup attempt. No good. Woyak with the second offensive rebound on this possession, and she is fouled. And that was Rosie Waymeyer with the foul. That's her 3rd, team 6th. So Woyak will be shooting 2 here. First free throw up and no good. Second one off the backboard and in from Kaylee Woyak. Ties the game at 30. That's Kaylee's 8th point of the game. Almost stolen, but back to Bouchard. Now over to Kling. Over to Waymeyer up top. Down to Kling underneath, up and fouled there by Woyak. That is the Thunderbirds' 3rd team foul. Woyak's 3rd as well. Kling to the line for 2. First free throw up and no good. Second free throw also up and no good. Board by Woyak. Peterson with the ball. Drives, loses the ball, and does go out of bounds. Comets now with possession. Bouchard up the floor. over to Kling. Waymeyer up top, back to Bouchard. Trying to get the ball into Waymeyer. Good defense there by the Thunderbirds. This time stolen and up with the layup attempt. Acrobatic play, is not able to get it in. And that was on a check. Ball now back. Bouchard loses it. And Munoz with the rebound. Back to Rosenthal. Peterson with the ball over to Onachek. Back to Rosenthal with the shot. No good, board by Waymeyer. And she was losing her balance, just threw it towards a Waupaca player, but came away with the ball as Rosenthal up with the layup, no good. Another board by the Thunderbird. Down low to Woyak. Back to Czech with the shot, no good. So ball will go to the Comets. Again, 30-30 tie game here in Waupaca. Couple substitutions here for both teams. Bouchard now with the ball. Immerse yourself in a store filled with candies, treats, and toys right here at Shindig in downtown Waupaca. Kids and parents alike are bound to love this unique local gem. Visit Shindig on Fulton Street in downtown Waupaca. So Comets come away with nothing on that possession. Ball now is in the hands of Peterson. Over to Emma Prince with the shot, and it's a three, and it is good. It is Emma Prince. That's her. She's down now up to 6 points on the game. That puts the Thunderbirds up by 3, 33-30, with just under 10 minutes left to go in this game. Kling now with the ball below, over to Whittle. Back to Bouchard. Down to Waymeyer down low. And she's triple teamed and loses the ball. Ball comes down over to Munoz. Tries to drive. And we're going to get a kick ball, so we'll stay with Thunderbirds. Josie Nickel back in the game for the Comets. And Bonakowski back in the game for the Thunderbirds. Emma Prince with the ball, tries to drive on Kling. Picks up her dribble, now down to Bonakowski with the drive, loses it, but able to get it back up and no good. Bouchard with the rebound. Down low, and that is Ava Whittle with the 2. Whittle with 4 points now in the game. 1 point game, 33-32. Peterson with the drive. Nice drive by Peterson, up and good. Able to get around multiple Comet defenders. Peterson now with 5 on the game. Whittle to Waymeyer with the layup attempt, up and good. Comets really need to get Waymeyer going. That is her 6th point of the game. She averaged over 10 last year. Ball out of bounds by Munoz. Back to Waupaca. 35-34 Thunderbirds over the Comets. Go Waupaca from Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Koinonia means community. What does community mean to you? Treat yourself to a variety of local Waupaca vendors all under one roof at Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Bouchard over to Whittle. Back to Nickel up top. And to Whittle down low. Over to Kling. Back to Nickel. Bouchard tries to go down low. Nickel is able to keep the ball. Fires one up and no good. Board by Ava Prince. And she takes the ball up the floor for the Thunderbirds. Drives all the way. Layup attempt up and no good. Board by Bouchard. Down low to Waymeyer. Up and just a little too much on it. No good. Board by Peterson. Ava Prince again up the floor for the Thunderbirds. Over to Peterson. Emma Prince. Ava Prince tries to go down low, stolen by Bouchard. I have her down for this, her 6th steal of the game. Over to Whittle. Whittle with the drive. Back up top to Josie Nickel. Back to Whittle. Down lower to Nickel. And they're going to call a foul on Munoz. That is her 3rd, team 4th. And I think we're going to have a timeout, looks like. Yes, so again, we will do the same. So we'll be right back here in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
We're back here in Waupaca, just coming back to the sounds of Sweet Caroline. Can score 35-34. Thunderbirds up over the Comets with just under 7 minutes left to go in this game. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Comets with the ball, Bouchard taking it out. Up to Whittle. Whittle with the layup, up and good, putting the Comets up by 1. Whittle with 6 points in the game. Comets so far very balanced scoring in this game. Multiple players. Actually, everybody who has scored has 5 or more points for the Comets. Bouchard leading the way with 13. Munoz taking the ball up for Iola-Scandinavia. Out to Ava Prince. Defended there by Ava Whittle. Whittle has to be careful. I believe she has 4 fouls. Down low to Bonikowski, up and in. And Bonikowski now with 10. Leading scorer for the Thunderbirds. This time trying to get it down low to Josie Nickel. Stolen away and then thrown off of Taylor Kling. So ball will stay with the Thunderbirds. Nice play there by Ava Prince. And she will be bringing the ball up. Down low, and this time again to Bonikowski. Up, no good. And I think we're going to have a jump ball, and yes, we are. Judds and Josie Nickel tied up. Over to Emma Prince. Down low, this time to Judds. Josie Nickel with the block. Haley Bouchard coming up the floor for the Comets. Josie Nickel with the deep 3. No good. Board. And put back up by Taylor Kling, but not able to convert. Ball again now back to the Thunderbirds. Munoz taking a big hit, no foul. Nickel with the pressure on, and that was Emma Prince, fouled by Josie Nickel. I believe that's going to put the Thunderbirds, or Waupaca, and the penalty should be a 1-and-1. And it is. 7th team foul on the Comets. Josie Nichols' 3rd of the game. And that'll send Emma Prince to the line for a 1-and-1. First free throw up and good. It's her 7th of the game. Second up, no good. Boarded by Kling out to Bouchard. Steps into a jump shot, up and good for Haley. Her 15th point of the game, ties the game now at 38. Emma Prince driving down low to Judds, up and good. I don't know how she was able to get that shot off. A nice play there by Judds. Whittle with the ball, over to Waymeyer. Ooh, down low they had Taylor Kling wide open. Bouchard with the drive, up and no good. Boarded by Bonikowski. Over to Judds, and now back over to Ava Prince. She comes up the floor over to Munoz. Munoz drives, layup attempt, no good. Board by Iola. Crowd wants a foul, no foul. Ball does go out of bounds, though, and is going to stay with the Thunderbirds. Again, Thunderbirds up 40-38 with 4.5 minutes left to go in this game. Bonikowski, she drives up, no good. Gets her own board, up, no good again. Judds with the 3rd offensive rebound and fouled, and she will go to the line for 2. And that's Briley Judds for the Thunderbirds. Believe that is Ada Whittle's 5th foul, so she will have to come out of the game and be out the rest of the game for the Thunderbirds. They must have called it a 1-and-1. I thought she was fouled on the shot. Foul on the rebound. Okay, I think that's what they are. The refs are talking about. I thought that she was fouled on the shot, and she was. So everyone was thinking it was a 1-and-1, and actually is a 2-shot foul. So Judds will go attempt her 2nd free throw now on this one. Throw up, no good, and lane violation, I'm assuming. And it is. So ball to the Comets, 40-38. Thunderbirds over the Comets. Just over 4 minutes left to go in this game. Over to Kling. Josie Nickel. Ball thrown down to Kling again, to Nickel with short jump shot, no good. Board to Ava Prince. Over to Emma Prince. She drives, shot up, no good. Board. And ball then knocked out of bounds off of Josie Nickel. So it'll stay with the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds have been just decimated on the offensive glass. Have not been able to get many rebounds, allowing the Thunderbirds to get multiple chances at points on almost every offensive possession for them. Ball down low to Judds, blocked this time by Nickel, board by Waymeyer, and fouled then by Bonikowski is Rosie Waymeyer, and that'll be the team 5th for the Thunderbirds. That is Bonikowski's 4th, and that'll make her come out of the game. Kaylee Woyak back in for the Thunderbirds. So still a 2-point game. Ball down low now to Waymeyer, wide open on the low block. Layup up and in for Waymeyer, ties the game at 40. That's her 8th point for the game. Emma Prince trying to drive, Picks up her dribble back to Ava Prince. Munoz in the corner. Down low to Judds. Back to Munoz with the shot. Up no good. Board by Josie Nickel. Able to get it out to Haley Bouchard. Josie Nickel with the ball up top. Back to Bouchard. Back low to Nickel. Out to Kling. Back to Bouchard. Back to Kling. Down low to Waymeyer. Comets really moving the ball in this possession. Bouchard trying to drive out for a deep three. And that was Kling just short on the three. Early in the season, that is to be expected on some of those long shots. You don't have your legs under you yet. It's going to happen, I think, more often than not. Offensive board. Again, Comets just getting killed by these offensive rebounds. And this time, fouled on her way to the basket is Ava Prince. AJ Corner with her second foul, team 9th. But again, I think it was on the foul, so I would assume, or on the shot. I don't know, but they're calling a 1-and-1. I don't know. She was shooting when they fouled her. I don't agree with that, but I guess they are calling it a 1-and-1. Free throw up and good. Either way, give her 2 free throws. And second free throw attempt up and good for Ava Prince, putting the Thunderbird back up by 2. There's 2 minutes left to go in this game. Looks like this one will be coming down to the wire. It's been that way this entire second half. Nice steal there by Ava Prince. Ball to Bonikowski, layup up and good. Ball down low to Nickel, and she scores. So 44-42, Thunderbirds over the Comets. Peterson with the ball, almost stolen by Haley Bouchard. And we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. We will do the same. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of fall at the Clearwater Harbor Lakefront Restaurant. A scenic and vibrant environment welcomes you to a perfect place to grab a bite to eat, enjoy live music on the dock, or simply take in the beauty of the chain of lakes of Waupaca. The menu is filled with burgers, sandwiches, appetizers, and more, and there's so much more than just a restaurant. With boat cruises and private event options available too. Get your family and friends together and make dinner and experience you're guaranteed to love at Clearwater Harbor on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
And we are back here in Waupaca. Again, tight game. 44-42, Iola-Scandinavia or over Waupaca. I think about 30, well, maybe a minute and a half ago was the largest lead in the second half, and it was Iola with a 4-point lead. Comets came down in about 2 seconds and got it again within 2. It's been that way this entire second half. Comets in the first half got up to a huge lead. I believe it was 15-1. Ever since then, the Thunderbirds made a big comeback, and it's been tight ever since. Again, first game of the season for both of these teams. Non-conference matchup here in Waupaca. I think we're going to have a kickball here on Josie Nickel, and it is. 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go in this game. Munoz with the ball in the corner, guarded by Bouchard. Stolen by Josie Nickel. Back to Bouchard, and she's going to run the floor. Over to Taylor Kling. Trying to get position is Josie Nickel. And ball stolen by Ava Prince, and timeout called by the Thunderbirds. And we do have a full timeout, so we again will take a quick break and be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
And we're back here on Zaleski Sports. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the atmosphere at Clearwater Harbor on Waupaca's chain of lakes. Featuring a lunch and dinner menu with plenty of options to keep you coming back for more, along with cold drinks, outdoor seating on the dock, and so much more. Find lunch or dinner at Clearwater Harbor on Highway QQ in Waupaca. Again, after the game, we're going to have the Waupaca Foundry post-game show for a job that will ignite your career. Apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. And we'll be interviewing the winning coach and a player from the winning team as well. Stolen here by Haley Bouchard coming up the floor. Pass down low to Waymeyer, up, blocked. And not able to get it in for the Comets. Big defensive play there for Iola-Scandinavia. Now just trying to play keep away with a 2-point lead with just over 30 seconds left to go in this game. Comets need something here. They are over the limit, so as soon as a foul happens, and there is the foul by Josie Nickel, making it pretty clear what she was trying to do. And that puts them in the double bonus. So every foul from here on out, the Thunderbirds will have 2 free throws. Munoz here at the line, trying to make it a 3-point game. First free throw up and no good. So still definitely going to be a 1-possession game, either way you look at it. Free throw up, no good. Coming down with the board is Nickel, and a tie-up, which will keep the ball with the Comets. 24 seconds left to go in this game. Comets can either tie or take the lead on this possession. Bouchard is going to come down. I think they're going to take a timeout, and they will. We're going to keep it here. We'll talk a little bit just about the stats of the game. And it is going to be a full timeout, so we've got a minute here. Leading the way for both teams in scoring is Haley Bouchard with 15. Haley with well over, I think I have her down for 7 steals on the game as well. Also for the Comets, Josie Nickel with 8, Rosie Waymeyer with 8, Ada Whittle with 6, and Taylor Kling with 5. For the Thunderbirds, leading the way is Mackenzie Bonikowski with, I have her down with 12. And then I have Emma Prince with 7. Oh, and then Kaylee Wyack with 8, and Briley Judds with 8. So pretty across the board, both teams doing a really good job of not having the focus be on one individual player, really spreading the ball around and getting multiple contributions from any player that's been out there on the floor. Again, Comets have been really hurt by the offensive rebounding of the Thunderbirds, using some of their size to just bully their way and get all those offensive rebounds, which is leading to multiple second chance points for the Thunderbirds. So Haley Bouchard will be taking the ball out here. Comets need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. Getting the ball to Waymeyer, top of the key, stolen there by Peterson. Comets really need to foul, and Waymeyer does. And that'll be Kendra Peterson who will go to the line for 2. And Peterson with the attempt up and no good. So still a 2-point game 15 seconds left to go in this game. Second free throw up, no good. Board though, Bonikowski does take it down, but is called for the travel. So 12 seconds left to go in this game. 2-point lead by the Thunderbirds. This game is definitely going to come down to the wire just as we thought it would. Bouchard taking the ball up. And a timeout again for the Comets. I believe this is going to be a 30-second timeout. So again, we'll keep it here. As I mentioned before, after the game, we will have the Waupaca Foundry post-game show. We'll be interviewing the winning coach, either Coach Joel Biadish for the Thunderbirds or Coach Rob Shear for the Waupaca Comets. Good way to get all of your nerves out for the season when you play a tight game down to the wire for both of these teams. Again, non-conference game, but both of them trying to get started on the right foot. We'll see who comes out on top with just under 10 seconds, 9.8 to be exact, left to go in this game. Comets with the ball, trying to tie or win this game here in Waupaca. Over to Kling. Bouchard with the ball, 7 seconds left. Over to in the corner. AJ Corin, no good. Board by Munoz. And that is it. The Thunderbirds do win the first game of the season for either of these teams. So with that being said, we're going to step aside, take a quick break. When we come back, I'll be down on the floor with head coach Joel Biadish and a player of his choice, where we will be doing the Waupaca Foundry post-game show. So we'll be right back here in just a couple minutes on Zaleski Sports.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on the VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. There's a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people, both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take up money. We pick them up.
When I signed up for a first responder in ERT, that literally took me to a path where I joined the fire department in my town.
We go fishing after work together. It's not just work.
The people that I work with every day feel like my extended family. They're my brothers, my sisters.
They're the people that are your neighbors, they're the people in your community. They're the coach of the basketball team.
Obviously, we have to work hard, but it just feels good to have that camaraderie.
I've made some of my best friends in life here at Waupaca Foundry. The people are really welcoming, friendly, and they're not afraid to be themselves.
Dan Nelson here with Zaleski Sports with head coach Joel Biadish. Joel, how important is it to get that first win out of the way, first game of the season?
It was a big one for us. I think all off-season we thought about how we can get better as a team, and as a group we've gotten better in the first week where we did the little things right. We picked each other up when we were down early, and we stuck with it, and it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the season. We got a short turnaround. We play on Thursday, but I'm excited for what's to come. We battled back, and we didn't quit.
And then just talk about your rebounding. Clearly you guys had a big advantage especially on the offensive boards. Just talk about what you guys were either doing in practice or if you knew that was going to be the case, or what your hope is for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think a big part of our rebounding starts inside with our bigs. Even Kendra too, where it's like you can kind of play both spots. And a lot of the rebounding is setting up in position, whether it's offensively, defensively. You're setting up, you're doing what you're supposed to do, get a body on somebody, box out, and finish the play so they don't have any extra opportunities.
Awesome. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next, we have Kendra Peterson here, our Highlight House player of the game for the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Kendra, how nice was it to get those nerves out of the way early in this season and get the first win of the season for you guys?
It was really nice because I was very nervous going into this game, but after getting in there and getting the ball on the floor, it all went away.
And then just talk about your rebounding, again, as I talked to your coach about that rebounding advantage, what you guys were able to do on that rebounding end for this game.
Just getting in there, following the shots, and getting hold of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. We're going to do one more thing. I'm going to have you look up at the camera up there. I'm going to step aside. I'll count you down from 3. I want you to look up and say, I'm Kendra Peterson, and I'm in the house.
3, 2, 1. I'm Kendra Peterson, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations, Kendra. Good luck. And that'll do it here in Waupaca. Dan Nelson here with Zaleski Sports, Gus Olson on the production side of things. We will see you for the next home game for the Waupaca Comets. As of right now, it'll be next Thursday here on Zaleski Sports. With that being said, have a good night, everyone.